Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I came here to bring you the truth and the truth only about Collin Kaepernick. You see, Collin Kaepernick, unfortunately, likes to play the role of a martyr. A martyr which was seized by the NFL because Black Lives Matter and etc. and so forth, and how he is oppressed in the United States of America. You see, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know anything about Collin Kaepernick, the truth of the reality is he tried being an NFL QB. He got the first 2 years in correctly, but then he started to slip out because he made the money. And as usual, Collin Kaepernick wants to tell you that, hey, I'm a martyr for Black Lives Matter. The NFL didn't want me, when indeed they actually did. The Broncos offered him a lucrative starting contract, and he declined it because he didn't want to take a pay cut. You see, Kaepernick got very greedy. Extremely greedy. So the Broncos naturally told him to piss off because you're really not worth the dollar amount that you're requesting. For that, they could have gotten a Peyton Manning or Tom Brady for that dollar amount. Kaepernick didn't want to budge off of that number. He then became a free agent. And again, no team wanted to sign him for the dollar amount he was requesting. He was offered many starting jobs, but he wanted a large paycheck, which obviously he doesn't deserve. Let's just be honest here. He's more of a running back than he ever was a quarterback. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, after that, he took over the role of Black Lives Matter and oppression and blah, 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 and found himself a nice Nike career and a lucrative contract from a shoe. Before that, as he was working still QB in the NFL, he didn't give a damn about Black Lives Matter. All he did was take a knee. He didn't even suggest it to anyone. And I challenge anyone to prove me wrong. So now Collin Kaepernick wants to be the martyr of the NFL, but when he tried making a comeback in 2018, again, a lot of teams sat there because they wanted to sign him. Only problem is he wanted too much money. And when you get too greedy and you don't really deserve the dollar amount, no team is going to sign you for your stupidity. If they wanted a running back quarterback, they would have just got a running back for $10 million a year. But instead, Collin Kaepernick thought he was worth much more than the QBs today, when indeed his interception to touchdown ratio are laughable. Let's not forget, he did play 4 years in the NFL. 4 years. Thank you. And then, ladies and gentlemen, is the truth about Collin Kaepernick. The man got too greedy and then found a lifestyle to entertain his greedy pockets. He became a martyr for Black Lives Matter. What a shame. What a damn shame. The reality of the situation is, Black Lives Matter themselves keep the money for their pockets. They don't help out charities, they don't help out anybody else but themselves. Example, all the millions that they made off of George Floyd, millions, they kept it for themselves. George Floyd's family did not make $1 from Black Lives Matter. As a matter of fact, I'm willing to put up a $10,000 reward if you show me George Floyd's family made $1 from Black Lives Matter. Thank you. Now that I've exposed the two biggest hypocrites in the world, I'm going to go ahead with my fine self and reward myself with a nice home-cooked meal. Everybody, have yourself a great day and stay woke instead of being asleep for these idiots.